Welcome back to Scotty's Outdoor Adventures. In this video, I will be sharing about 11 minutes, 11 of my favorite minutes spent under the ocean. Oh man, I just loved this event. I was on the Big Island on the Kona side. Got beautiful dolphins. I did not chase the dolphins. As you can see, they swim a lot faster than me, and they decided to grace me with their presence. There were a couple times here where I was wondering if they were playing with me or giving me warnings, as there were obviously young dolphins amongst the family. Look at that cluster of dolphins there in the back. And then as we turned this way, just this row of dolphins, it was just a mesmerizing experience. I was so excited. I was all by myself out there. Alina was enjoying some sun on the beach. But there was just dolphins playing, swimming around everywhere. Quite a big, large group of dolphins. I think coming up here in a second, yep, this guy kind of doing some jumps and flips and going right past me. I wasn't sure what his intentions were and if he wanted to play or if he was giving me a warning. But he did not stick around. I just kind of hung out and all the dolphins slowly disappeared. In this clip here, I was at the Molokini Crater, and as I dove down here, it's hard to tell how deep I went, but if you've been out there, obviously I was going down to the section where there is no coral at the very bottom, and you can see these two fish here. At first I only saw the big one, that's why I was headed down there. I decided to follow him for a little bit, and I just thought as I turned to the left here, what a beautiful shot with the fish, the blue clear water, and then it was a fun time. Not my best shot there. But there's my wife, Alina, hanging out on the surface, kind of watching the action. Ooh, this one I got lucky here, just happened to be zoomed in right where the whale was breaching. That does not occur every day. Here at Mala Wharf in Maui, this is one of the places I love to snorkel. I've taken a few friends here. I went on a spearfishing excursion here with one of the local native Hawaiians, and I've been back. It is one of my favorite places to visit, and I have never been disappointed. Always turtles, large groups of fish, often sharks as well. Once back on the Kona coast here on a night dive with the manta rays. This was a magical experience. There's Alina there to my left. These manta rays definitely aren't shy. They tell you to keep your arm in so that you don't purposely touch them, but there are definitely times where they are touching you. As you can see, they are filling the entire frame of the GoPro that I was holding at times, but it was an awesome experience. We were fortunate. I love seeing them coming in from the distance there. Looks like birds just gliding through the sky, or manta rays gliding through the ocean. Look at this guy as he comes head on. Beautiful. Got lucky on this one as well. Out at Kua Bay, you can see the nice white sand and this eagle ray just all by itself going by. Here, another beautiful shot of some fish. We got the coral down below. I thought that was a cool shot just from above, so they just look so skinny. But the waters here were just so clear and beautiful. Check out that flounder down there, kind of hard to see. But I love this clip as I come and he goes away. I just love to see how his body bends as he goes over the edge of this coral down to another level. Watch this. Look at that beautiful fish. Here I was watching this beautiful turtle. Look at that shell, the prints on this guy. This was out at Electric Beach on Oahu. Had a great time diving out there as well. Here I was diving down to a little octopus. That fish is chasing him down there. The octopus is right there, and as I get close, he changes to a dark color and sucks down into that hole. Yoink! There he goes. You can kind of see his tentacles slide in and hide. And that was the last I saw that guy, but that was pretty cool. Here, once again in the Molokini crater, I decided to include this clip. Look at multiple species of fish here. Beautiful colors. I was just so excited to catch all these guys in one frame. I love the colors on that little guy there. Had a sturgeon fish. And look at that guy swimming. I wish I knew my fish species better, but I sure do enjoy watching them. Look at that sturgeon fish, got those sharp blades on the back there. Love the color on that guy as well. Check out these yellow tang. This was out at Hanau'u, or Two-Step Beach, as some people refer it to. Dove down to these guys, and because I was holding my camera, got off and did a little somersault there. But the water this day, just beautiful. I just cannot get enough of tropical clear waters and all the beautiful life that you can find within. Just love that. Next, I just love this clip. It was nearing sunset. Saw this turtle. Once again, nice sand down below on this beach. The waters here were actually a little murky, but I was able to see pretty well. This is out at the Captain Cook Monument, or Kealakekua Bay. Beautiful waters there. We got out there early. We had the whole bay to ourselves for about an hour, which was wonderful. We hiked down instead of doing one of the excursions, so a little more effort, but that came with a reward. On the trail down, we did see wild boar. That was exciting. There were wild goats climbing up in the trees. There was mongoose or mongooses running around all over the monument. Make sure and zip up your bags. They are going to try and steal your food or any of your belongings that they might think could be desirable to them. They are pretty smart little guys. Beautiful water once again. Check out that fish. Just amazing fish out there. So this was out at Electric Beach on Oahu. I didn't take this or pick this clip because of the turtle, but actually just to show the turbulence up above, the water coming out of the pipes. It was a fun dive. It's a cool spot to go if you haven't been there. I love the color, the blue on those sea urchins. Look at that, very vibrant blue, my favorite color. Don't get poked by those guys, it would not feel too good, but I enjoyed seeing the color on those guys, so I decided to include them as well. This clip here is also at Electric Beach. I decided to dive down to the school of fish down there. Once again, I am not a scuba diver, at least not right now. Maybe I'll get certified eventually, but every time I dive down, just remember I'm holding my breath. Decided to follow these guys for a while, and the group kind of separated, but look at that big school of fish. It was a pretty cool spot, and I did enjoy going down there, following the fish around. There were some scuba divers over there, not holding their breath, but making bubbles. Had to include one clip from Hanauma Bay. Had this circle of fish. I was outside of the shallow coral reef, went beyond the reef there, and that was probably the most exciting part of the day. Inside the reef, it was very shallow this day. It was a very low tide, so it's actually pretty hard to snorkel with the fish there. Here is another place. Look at all that coral, beautiful rocks, seashells. I left everything there, but I definitely wanted to take some videography for you guys to see. But this is the Mermaid Caves. You know, only go there at low tide. Enter at your own risk because, you know, the ocean, there are those rogue waves. As I was in this place, there were some small waves coming in, but I felt quite comfortable. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for this last clip of my shark adventures. I was truly super excited to go out and look for sharks out in the pelagic zone. We actually rode around in the boat for about 76 miles, came across some pilot whales, and then these oceanic white tips. If you're not familiar with these guys, they are a little bit different than your white tip reef sharks or black tip reef sharks. We were told they're quite curious. This guy coming in hot here. Tasty treat? Nope, it was just me and our guide who bumped him with this camera as he came in fast. Anyway, these guys were beautiful creatures. As you can see, they're not super shy, truly curious, but beautiful creatures, and it was just an honor to be able to swim around with them in the middle of the ocean. Well, if you made it this far, thank you for tuning in. Until our next adventure, get outside and have some fun.